And now we're at Whisper Hearing with our friend, Meghan Schellenberger. She's the audiologist here, and we've learned so many wonderful things about how to keep our hearing as much as we can, as long as we can. You know what I say. Today we're going to talk about hearing loss that can be preventable. Because I have Meniere's disease, so mine is medical, but there is preventable hearing loss as well. Turn it over to you.
The biggest cause of preventable hearing loss is noise exposure. And noise really creeps up on us. A lot of times you just kind of get used to your environment and you don't really realize how loud and how damaging these sounds can be.
Okay.
As the weather's starting to get warmer, more and more people are going outside. You're mowing your yard.
Oh.
You're going to concerts. You go see fireworks. You go
to the race.
To the race, any races, and those sounds are loud. And the noise that we are exposed to is the only cause of hearing loss that we can. Well, one of the only causes of hearing loss that we can actually prevent. And that is by using hearing protection.
And here we have a little something. A little something makes a big difference.
It does. There's different types of hearing protection. I mean, you can have a custom where we take a little mold of your ear and it's a plug that goes in.
Okay.
There are muffs, the big muffs you think of that go over your ears. And also, but probably the most common type are these little earplugs. They all, as long as they're inserted correctly, they all can do a very good job. But the trick is if it's inserted correctly.
Okay, and you're going to show us.
I'm going to show you. So a lot of times you'll see, and you go to a concert or you go to a racetrack, and they'll hand out earplugs to you. And most people will just kind of put them in their ear like this. Well, that is a great attempt, but it's not going to do you hardly any good.
Okay.
The trick, especially with these foams, is you have to roll them between your fingers, and get it to be nice and small, and then
so it'll expand.
So it expands in your ear, right?
Yeah.
So then if you push, your ear canals have curves to them, and so we need to make sure we get this earplug around that curve. So if you kind of pull up and back on your ear, kind of wiggle it in, you don't have to jam it in too far. But you see how much better that fits in your ear.
Yes.
And then it will expand in your ear, and that is what will protect your hearing.
Okay. Where do you find these?
Anywhere. You can get them anywhere. You can get them at the drugstore. You can get them
and
anywhere.
It's called
These are just one type of them. There's something called a noise reduction rating. That's something you just want to pay attention to. Truly, most of the inserts like this are about the same. These are a 29 decibel noise reduction. But again, the trick is just making sure you have it in correctly. So you can, like I said, this is 3M, but any type, as long as the NRR, noise reduction rating is.
And again, with everybody getting out again and moving around again and and
going back
and going to the doctors again, they should come and get their hearing checked.
Right.
I know that's the one thing that people keep putting off and putting off because there's always something else that they think is more important.
Right.
But this affects everything in your life. It affects your job, your relationships. Your time to go out and have fun. It affects everything.
It does. It does. So we will take care of you. Come and get a hearing test, and especially just to keep track of things, and know where you stand.
And even if you get a baseline, and then
getting
work
a baseline,
from
right,
Okay.
exactly.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're wonderful.
Absolutely.
Okay, come see Meghan. Come see Meghan. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And we'll be back with more on Great Day TV.